7:23, the afternoon of June 24th. So as you start going down the path of just doing this, meditating, all that, being more present, it's gonna get to a point where you can't, it may feel like you're stagnant, that it's not working, you're not feeling so peaceful. But let me tell you what happens. As meditators or beginners that we do certain things, we just meditate, right? We think that we have to try to meditate or we got to do this method. That's just a bridge to being the meditator, being the person that's actually meditating, being here now. We call it an activity, which meaning that we have to do this. Or this set time we meditate, we be in this posture, and then boom, we meditate. We label it as an action. But as time goes on, it's going to be to the point where you can't tell the difference between the present moment and meditation. It becomes one, because the whole goal of meditation is become still, aware of thoughts. And that gets you more, that brings you into the present moment, more present. And that is the thing. And it's like you can't tell the difference between you being a meditator, you just meditating, and you being in the present moment. It's like you can't tell if you are present moment, am I present? Or this is just a present moment, just coming to me, or whatever, this is temporary, or am I feeling peace? Or I'm just like emotionally just more relaxed, I'm more laid back. That's gonna happen. You can't tell the difference because you never felt this omnious state before. You're used to this chaotic run, the chaotic trend in your mind, in your life, drama, things that you see, things that you watch, the media, people, friends, family. You're used to all this noise, all this gossip, all this turmoil. So you can't tell the difference if you're just feeling. The whole time you're just being more present moment. Of course, you may feel moments of like where you feel waves of peace and you block it because due to your environment or whatever, it doesn't feel safe or whatever the case is because it's just not used to it. It's just the energy around your environment. But that doesn't mean you gotta identify it. That's gonna happen. But you're just present in the moment, and that's what happens. You start to, you can't really tell the difference between you meditating, like you just meditating, you being a meditator, you meditating, right? You being that person that meditates, right? And you being present. It's like it all becomes one. You tap into this timeline of just you in the present moment and meditating, and that's it. And there's a world. It just becomes this one single fold, you know, the singularity. It's not you that's doing that, it's your mind. You're not used to states like this, you know, being still for long periods of time, putting yourself in a present or making yourself just be able to just be still, you know, walk and embrace the stillness. And then it's like letting your body and mind kind of adjust to it, you know, and it does, but a part of that is your body and mind reacting to it when it's adjusting to it because your subconscious is not used to that. You know, waves of memory pops up like of this happening and that. And it's like, whoa, I'm just more peace now. It's because you entered a new bridge with this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. When you feel like nothing's going on, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be to the point where it's like, you know what? Let me go deeper with this. Let me be more present moment. And you're going to start to see that it never left you because you're going to wake up, or you're going to wake up with this intense presence. You're going to have this moment, or when you just do your sessions of you so-called meditating, it's like your mind just stops. It goes blank. It's silent. It's like, whoa. You get all surprised. I'm like, yo, my mind is actually quiet down. It's like you can't believe that you almost have no thoughts. It's like you're in the state of no thoughts. You know what I'm saying? it's like your meditation and whatever you trying to be present stops, and you're just mind, and everything in reality stops. It's gonna look like from everybody that nothing is going on, or this, or lazy, but you're just more present. They don't really know because they're so tapped in this warped timeline of chaos and blah blah blah, just being just an NPC. And that's what happens. It kind of changes you. It changes your body, your mind, your DNA, all that. You become a new person. Your mind and body has to shift to that, you know. It's just it's your environment reacting to you, trying to trigger that. That's just what it is, you know. Put you in this timeline, you know. This is what happens, you know. It all becomes one. Meditation in the present moment. That's what it is. It don't matter if you was just listening to music or overshipping your mind. It's like you're just still like, you're not even trying to like force it too much. But when you consciously do it, it just happens, you know. It's just a byproduct of you trying to actually be still, and still you're just still. It just happens. It grounds itself. It grounds you. You're just grounded, and you're here now, and everything just goes blank, you know, to itself. It doesn't need to be self-sustained by something outside. It's just already peaceful as it is, you know. That's what happens, you know, as you go down the line of just meditating, stillness, blah blah blah, non-duality, all that. So hitting these states of zero, it's like, am I sleeping right now? Did I wake up? Or am I like, what is going on? Am I in a slumber? You know, your mind, just your old mind, it's not gonna understand that, but your new self is, because you're just more locked in with that. It's more presence. It's more tuned in with higher energies, higher levels of just energies, you know, states of peace, you know. So that's what's going to happen. It all becomes one, this unfoldment of just the present moment. That's what it all does.
Hello.
Hello.
How's your afternoon? How's your afternoon?
Good afternoon.
How's your afternoon?
Please leave me alone. You don't hurt me. Ha. You heading home? You heading home? Where do you live? Down there? Down there? You came from the basketball court?
I'll just take a walk.
Oh, taking a walk, yeah. You're not like humid or hot? You're not humid or hot?